Oh, howdy everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. I think it's week 6, maybe 7 for iRacing. Unfortunately, I've missed a few rounds this season, so I'm not totally up to date on which one it is. I'll have it in the comments. But we are at Barcelona for Catalunya historic layout. Now what that means is that there's no tricky final chicane. It's a big right-hand sweeper, or double sweeper I suppose. And yeah, you can carry a lot of speed onto that front straight. Makes it quite fun. The other thing you'll notice, it looks like it's going to be a night race this week, which will be quite interesting. Normally, this is a track I think I've done a day race in. I have done a night race recently, but that was a mistake by the league. It was meant to be a day race, and they advertised it as a night race and then said, well, we can't change it because we've told people it's going to be a night race. So, these things happen. But yeah, so that should make it interesting. It's not a particularly hard track, I think, at night. There's enough lights and you can see your brake markers. It might be a little bit difficult when you're in a tow. But I don't foresee any major difficulties there. Of course, on my layout lap, guys, I'm still trying to do all of those brake markers that I'm thinking of and the lines that I want to drive. Even though I'm doing it at sort of half throttle. And as I've said before, you might as well try and do something with the oh, that was a bit too far there. Try and do something with the out lap, so you know, maybe not in a race, but in a practice, you can look to see where you're going to get those off tracks, all that sort of stuff. Alright, now the other thing I will apologise for is because I haven't been able to stream a bit, guys. I was going to try and stream Monday night, but had a mate of mine over that's going through some hard times, and one of our sponsors is hashtag talk to me bro on the car, and that's what you got to do, guys, is, you know, you can lend an ear and help out a mate, go for it. Alright, starting the lap here, guys. You want to really cut this corner if you can, get a nice run, and we're looking to brake about halfway along that sausage curve back to third. Try and late apex it as much as you can. I could probably have carried a bit more speed through there, I think, then. But just to try and get this run down the straight. Now, there's a couple of these Marshall huts over here. I want to brake probably a couple of car lengths past this one, or one car length. Back to second. Now you can get over and really cut over that sausage curb there. Put two wheels to the right of it. Lifting, trying to stay tight. Because if you get a nice tight run here, you can get on the gas. Little short shift. Get some really good drive out of the corner. Looking to brake about when the car is fully on that the yellow, the curbing colour change. Back to second because I want to try and stay tight again, so I can get on the gas there. I was full throttle on the exit there. Back to second again. See if we can late apex this a little, because we can carry some good speed on exit. There we go. You can use quite a fair bit of that. All right, up here, braking about halfway before that curbing starts. You can run over that sausage curve there, but it can unsettle the car, so be careful. Here, you want to try and get the car in nice and close to that sausage curve without hitting it, so you can really use this exit and accelerate hard. Alright, braking at about the 100 up here. Now this one here, you want to try and get in tight, because the exit is cambered, so if you get in here, well, I'm a little bit loose, but you can really get on the power hard there, so I think I gave up a tenth there. Alright, nice wide entry, so you can start to apply some accelerator. The car does want to step out there, so be careful. And same here, just a lift, trying to get it tight, back on it. And halfway along that curving again, and you can get back on it. Now, this is not really one of my fast tracks, so it looks like this might be a decent lap. We do a 44.9 there, I'm pretty happy with that. I think mostly I've been in the 45s and 44s. The quick guys will get in the 43s. Alright, so again, just trying to set up a nice run through here. Oh, the car's got a little bit loose. And what's that going to cost us? About 3/10. So that's easy. That weight transference in the V8 Supercars, something you've got to be careful of. And look, it's already cost us about 6/10 now. Alright. Back to second, because again, I want to try and stay tight. I think I was doing that in third through the race, but I was trying to fuel save one of our league races. Again, a bit tight there, I think, so you'll see here that I'll lose time on this exit based on the last lap as well. Another 2 or 3/10 just because I've got a couple of things wrong. Oh, that's a bit better run through here. And as I said, you can run over that. Just be careful, that can catch the car. See, it's always risky when you go curbs. Alright, same thing here. You can get accelerate, get hard. I'm not sure if that's a half the car or stay on the red and white curb for the off track there. But here, let's get this a bit better. So yeah, so you can see how the road's cambered and you can really start applying full throttle there. A little bit of a lift because I was floating wide, but you see what I mean. So there's at least a couple of tenths I could find through that section, I reckon. This is going to be a more ordinary lap. The first one was a good one, actually. Because it's night, the track conditions are quite cool. A bit wide there. See an off track there. Again, I probably could have carried a bit more speed then because I was looking to get on the gas and the car stepped out. Alright. So we'll do one more lap here for the fuel save. I don't know if it's going to be relevant in the race, but generally what I was doing for a fuel save is sometimes there, but mostly here. So you can put the clutch in. And just let it back out so you can get back on the gas. And maybe a little bit slower, a tenth or so slower. Alright, same thing here. Once you get the car turned in, you can clutch it. Get back on it. But you can see where it's costing me time. So there's another 2 or 3 tenths there. I stuffed that corner as a result. Here you can do another clutch. A little bit too wide there. Clutch at the start of the hat. And then brake at the start of the curving. So again, they take a bit of practice to get used to them. I'm getting better at them, but I still make mistakes. Bit hard to clutch here, because this will cost you a lot of time if you get it wrong. So you can get a nice exit there. But what you might be able to do is clutch a little bit before you brake up here. Clutch at the 150, brake inside the 100. Costs a little bit of time, but you can see even by me just doing that, I'm down a second and a half. I did stuff at the start, so I reckon a second and a half, but we're down 2 seconds now. Alright, so coming up to the pit entry. So again, same thing, we want to clip this corner, and then we're going to hold that rotation in, and braking just before the line. Alright, and up here we're going to brake as the car goes past the line. Alright, so just as the car goes past that second line, you can see it there, so it's not too bad at night. Well, there you go, guys. There's a quick look at Catalunya. One good lap, one horrible lap, and then one just to show you maybe a few places where you can try and save some fuel if that becomes an issue. I think the fuel burn was 3.5 max, and I did a 3.3 there, just with that little bit of a save. So, so again, you know, it depends. Some league races you can really play into your favour. All right. But anyway, guys, we will leave it there. Of course, if you're enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe. I will try and stream as much as I can this season. I may even look starting to try and stream some of my league racing, or at least do some recordings of them. But I enjoy jumping in the Discord room with the other teammates and that, so I've got to make sure they're okay with any recording that I do. Anyway, guys, take it easy, have a good one out there, and good luck at the night race at Catalunya this week. Cowy Sim Racer signing off.